Okay, so these are all the data. Now we have to store the data in any one of the place. Why we are going to store the data in any one of the place? Now we can see if we have the if you have the books. Okay, so you have the one of the English book into one room. So like a one shelf in this books you have to keep in one place. Another books you have to keep into the another bedroom, and another rooms like you are placed in this hall you have to place in the history book, and here we have to place it in the science book. Now we can see if you want to get the science book means you have to search all into your in your whole house. You want to search, right? So you have to go to the hall, you have to go to the bedroom, you have to go to the shelf. Now only you have to understand the, oh, here only I have the kept in my book. Okay, then we have to take in. So it will getting the more time, right? So if we are splitted into in our books means we're getting the more time. What we will do, if we are instead of splitting into our book, we can kept all the books into the single place. That place is called the bag, right? If we are placing all the books into in our bag means what we can do, so in whenever we want to take the book, we can just to open the bag itself, it's fine, right? So we don't want to check the any other rooms as well. So if I open the bag, then I can easily identify this is a book I want. So then we can get the directly the book into in our. So this is what the time saving, right? So we don't want to go with any other location. Actually, this is what exactly they are doing into the database, which means data is splitted. Lots of data is splitted in one location. There are lots of data is splitted. If you want to if you are planning to learn something, like if you want plan to do some PG, so are you looking to read the learn the MCA, like that, if you are going to learn the course. So what you are doing, you are not going to check with any each and every colleges. Like if you are planning to learn the snowflake, right? So you don't want to go with each and every location. You don't want to go with lively, you don't want to go. Instead of that, you just putting into the in search engine, Google. So what are the best coaching centers, you can get the reviews, then only you are to planning, right? So all the data in what the Google is doing, all the data they are actually combined, and they will be shown to you exact proper result. So then only we can get the directly their information. Okay, so we don't want to directly go to that college, so about the review, so we don't want to go like that. So this is what actually the data is doing. So the data is means like this is what the database. So inside the database we have to store into our data. So all the data actually they are storing into the one particular place. That place is called the database. Actually, why they are storing? Because we don't want to split the data, we can get it the data in single place, right? So that is what they are storing. Also one more thing, if you are not storing the data, you can say I just draw these things, right? If I just close without savings means I didn't save, just closed. What will happen, the data, all of the data has been collapsed and deleted, right? So if I get tomorrow also the same data means did I got the data for this deleted data? We can't, right? So again I need to do the drawing these things. Are you getting? So again I need to draw the things, everything I need to draw. Instead of that, what we will do, we can save this file into in my local. Then whenever we want to the same file, we can directly open that file itself. So then we can reuse the data again and again if we are storing the data. So if I'm storing the data, then only I can reuse the data. If I are not storing the data, we can't reuse. That is the reason we are storing all the data into the database. Database means nothing, which is a collection of information. Here actually they are collecting the data, collection of information. So in market we have the lots of data. So you can see if we are going to, if we are planning to buy the memory card means there are lots of memory card you have, right? So like a Samsung is release one memory card. Like there are many products, right? So there are many if you are planning to buy any dresses means like there are many products, they will be releasing their own product, right? Like there are many products into the databases as well. Like we have the Oracle and SQL Server, SQL Server, DB2, Teradata. There are many databases: Teradata, Snowflake, MongoDB, Ingress, MySQL, Cassandra, Titan. So there are many databases we have in the market. So if you want any database, we can go to that company. So Oracle is released by the which company? They are released by the Oracle Corporation. This is the company actually they are releasing. Microsoft SQL they are releasing for the SQL Server they are releasing for the Microsoft company. DB2 is the IBM company. Teradata is a Teradata company. There are lots of companies they are released their own product. So what we need to do, we have to go with that company website. We can get it the data from them, so they will be given to us the database. So from the database we can store it our data from that database itself. Okay, this is what the data we can store it into the database.